Hello my lovely Libras, Happy New Year to you and Happy January. This is your forecast. So it's going to be a very busy month. There's lots happening in the heavens, there's lots of fire energy and air energy. And because you're an air sign, you're probably going to get caught up in lots of excitement and lots of busyness. And I think one of the challenges is going to be how to ground your energy, keep yourself grounded. So meditation, yoga, being in nature, all these things I think are going to be important during this month to keep yourself grounded and not running around trying to please everybody and keep everybody happy. Mercury goes retrograde on the 22nd of the month and until February 11th. So really during these first 3 weeks of the month, if at all possible, try and get important contracts signed. Do your best to make travel arrangements if you can, get everything set, and also get any important repairs or any backups done before the retrograde. This year, all the Mercury retrogrades are in air signs, and you're an air sign. So the last time this happened was in 2008, and I think we all know what happened to the economy and the world in 2008. I'm hoping it's not going to be a similar thing this coming year, but it's going to be important, as I said, to be able to ground your ideas. Because yes, Libras, you're usually full of lots of ideas, creative ideas, but make sure that they're grounded in reality so that you can make them tangible and useful and hopefully money-making as well. So your ruler, for the first, as you can see, for the first part of this month, there's a lot happening in this fourth house of home. So Libras, time shining a light on your home area. What can you do to beautify your home, to make your home feel more comfortable? Is there any way you can feel more secure? What makes you feel secure and safe? It's shining a light on family. Who are your family? For me, you're my family. My viewers, the people I talk to every month, every few weeks, and write to in my newsletters, I feel as though you're my family. So who is your family? Because family gives you a sense of belonging, a sense of security, of stability. And I think this is what we're all looking for. And it's here. It's really here for us. We just have to see it and notice it and take it in and adopt it. So many of us, yes, some of us are fortunate enough to have our birth families and love them and be very close, but many of us are not. So we are finding our earth families with different interests, astrology, spirituality, all these different areas. We're finding our family of people. So that would be a big focus for you this month, Libra, in finding your family. It's shining a light on it. First 3 days of the month, we've got Venus there as well, which may be some nice experience happening around the home, and maybe some of you need to move or are planning on relocating, or maybe at least traveling a bit more from where you are based at the moment. So on the 4th of January, Venus, your ruler, comes into your 5th house. More about that shortly. On the 5th of January, Mercury comes there as well. So there's going to be a focus on this 5th house of romance coming up, especially during the second part of the month for you Libras, which is just what you love, isn't it? You love romance, you love being wooed, being courted, being appreciated and loved. This is a time to develop your creativity, to put energy and passion into what you love doing, what gives you pleasure, and put some energy into it. Because when you're enjoying yourself, that's when you bring that element of romance into your life. And romance doesn't half feel uplifting, doesn't it, my lovely Libras? So, on the 5th of the month, we've got a full moon in Cancer, happening in your 10th house. So, got all this happening in the 4th house of home, and then this full moon happening in the 10th house on the 5th of the month. So this is shining a light for you, Libra, on your career. Where do you want to take your career? Is it going in the direction you want it to? It's shining a light. It will show you more of a direction, of a destiny path, of where you're supposed to be going. So really tune into it. Really allow yourself to tune into this full moon. Go into nature, meditate, be quiet, to really take the space to allow it to show you your next direction with your career. And on the 13th of January, we've got Mars moving into your 6th house of work. So this is a good time to send out resumes if that's what you're applying for jobs. It's a good time to put some energy into your physical health, and especially exercise programs, doing something, doing some activity. Great time for that. And also a good time, Libras, for volunteering and doing something where you can make a difference and help somebody who's maybe less fortunate. And on the 20th of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 5th house, and also on the same date we've got a lovely new moon also in your 5th house. If ever there was a month, Libras, for romance, for getting into a new romance, for resuscitating an existing relationship and making it romantic, this is the month. It's a wonderful time for anything creative. It's great for those of you in the entertainment industry. This could be a time when you get a break or something positive happening. It's great for those of you in business for yourself, or who are thinking of going in business for yourself. And Mercury goes retrograde on the 22nd of the month. This is a good time for reflecting. Maybe doing research on a business or an idea that you want to pursue. Remember, knowledge is power, so do the research, and after February the 11th, you might be ready to launch. You might be ready to do something to get that new website out there and to be seen. It's a wonderfully creative time, Libras. So really, you are a creative sign. Many of you are artistic. You're good at graphic design. You're good at fashion design. All these things. Start exploring it. We are coming into a time now where we can start to do more of the things we enjoy and not to do so many of the things we feel we have to do that we don't like so much. So this is changing. And on the 28th of January, we've got Venus, your ruler, joining Mars, aligning with Mars in this 6th house of work. So there could be some good news for a work situation. Watch it. Venus likes sugar, likes sweet things. So make sure that new exercise program doesn't get really tainted with a lot of sugar going into you, because Venus can be tempted. We've got this grand trine going on because since Saturn gone into Sagittarius, so as I said, we've got a lot of fire energy, a lot of changes happening in your relationships. Enjoy it. Libra, if you'd like to have a reading, do check my website out, please. I'd love to read for you for what the coming year holds. And thank you for liking, commenting and sharing. Bye for now.